Good afternoon, everybody. Here we go again. Still hate the fact that I'm not talking to you. And this time, Corrine got really mad when I said, can't you just let everybody talk? And she yelled at me. So she's muting you again. Okay, we have a lot of pages to do, but we can whip through these in no time. I hear some of you guys already have your paper cut. So for some of us that don't, you'll be ahead of us. So the first one we're going to do is snow days. Oh, there we go. Which is what we were going to do. Keith and I are going snowshoeing right after this, and then by golly, someone invited us for supper. So of course we're ditching the exercising and eat instead. Okay, let's take a look. And this is the page we want, and it's called Winter Whiteout. So we're going to cut the edge off. That already. And you'll see that this time I kind of did things a little bit different. I tried to cut everything from this piece of paper right away for all the next pages. And then we're going to label them and put them aside so that when we get to that page, you just have to pick it up instead of trying to find that piece of paper and cut it then. So what we're going to do is we are going to do this winter whiteout. Sorry, I just got to make sure. Winter whiteout. So we're going to cut a piece vertically. So that was this way. And we're going to cut a piece 12 by 2.5. Then we're going to cut another piece. If you read down it, you'll see 12 by one piece, 12 and 2.5. That's going to be for this page. Then we're going to cut two pieces, 12 by 1.5. We're going to cut four pieces, 12 by half, and we can cut all those right now. So then we'll set those aside and just use the pieces we need. So the first one is going to be 12 by 2.5. Corrine's following us, and look, she's got hers all cut.
I have another job too. So.
Oh, she says she's got another job, yeah. You know, the last time, sometimes I just get really nervous when I start these and I can't even think that what I do is right. So there's the one I'm going to use for this one. And then I'm going to do a 12 and 1.5, two 12 by 1.5. Two of those. Those are going to be for layout number 7. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to put that sticky note on it. I'm going to put number 7. I'm going to put a clip on them. I'm going to set them aside. Then I'm going to do 12 by 1.5. And then I'm going to be 12 by half. I need 4 of those, 12 by half. I got a new cutter. You know, I can't used to it. Do you find that hard to get used to the new ones?
Yes, if it's a new one.
Yeah.
A different cut, like a different style.
Yeah. You know, I'm going to go this way because I might be able to see it better.
Sandy, I just had to unmute for a second. What's on the flip side of this paper?
Oh, sorry. You see it's kind of wood?
Yeah, I don't have that one.
You don't have this piece of paper in the paper pack?
No.
Well, that's weird.
I'll figure out something different. I'll just.
It's going to be in your collection kit.
Yeah, it's part of the collection kit.
Yeah, I wanted all everything. I don't have it, but oh well. I have other snowflake stuff I can use later. It's all good.
Well, that's just weird because we don't even open the collection kits.
No.
Huh. We can always get one to you.
Okay, yeah, no big deal.
Okay. 12 by half, sorry. I don't know, that's so weird. And of course, we use this piece of paper right up, I believe. Okay, so we have 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is going to be for page number 9. I'm going to set those aside. Let me know when we're finished whether this idea is even helping you guys. Oh, I can't even cut that. Okay. So I just want to, we've got the 12 by 2.5. We've got the ones for page number 7, which is 12 by 1/2 and 1.5. And then we've got 12, 4 pieces for page number 9. Okay, we'll set that aside. I'm just going to set my thing aside. Then we're going to take page Winter Farmhouse Frames, which is this one. The name is right down here on the bottom. And we're going to cut that 11 by 11. So we'll take 1 inch off. Can't even open that up, guys. Okay, and you've got the white background. As we're going, you can certainly edge pieces of paper if you want. You know me, I love edging. So go ahead. Okay. Pardon?
Just call me Bossy Pants.
She keeps telling me, get it up there so they can see it. By the end, I might remember. Now I've got white over white. You can hardly tell where the center of the page is on here.
So putting it on a white backdrop.
I'm putting it on a white piece of cardstock. I'm going to try to center that without, it's kind of hard because there we go. Sorry if you can't see that on the white backdrop. So then I'm going to take the piece that we cut. I'm going to edge that. Okay, so this piece I have the sticky on the back, and it is going to be attached. Let me see. 1 3/4 from the edge of the white cardstock, or wherever you guys want to put it. I can't see that white. There we go. That is tough. Okay, now, there it is. Now, if you go to your 4x4 journaling cards, which is this one right here, we're going to cut out snow days, which is down in that corner. Okay, I'm going to edge that piece. And in your pack, you will have backdrop for that. So it's just going to go in the middle of that white one. To edge it. Karina's just whipping away there over there because she's got all her paper cut. There it is. Okay, this one, according to the directions, is 2 inches down from the top. And, or you could just do what I just watched Karine do and just kind of place it there somewhere. But if you want the direct, exactly where I put it, it's 2 inches down from the top in the middle.
People have complained that we don't tell them exactly where she's placing the.
We're trying
To appease everybody. In the past, people have.
So there you go, I got it right there in the center. Okay, I used some stickers from the sticker pages. I've got the little wreath that's up here. I didn't edge that one. I probably used too many little dimensionals because I've been told that, but I like them. Kind of cover up the snowflakes over there. It's right up there. Now, because we were cross-country skiing, I used cross-country ski stuff. Don't have to use that if you don't want to. And when I do this set that I've do for you guys, Teresa actually takes it. And she actually says she's going to put her pictures on. I've never seen her put pictures on layouts before, so I'm going to wait to see if she gets that done. So, and I chose a little tree up here. I put dimensionals on the back of that. As you see, I don't care whether they're black or white because nobody can see them. There you go. I'm gonna grab my other mats. As you can see in this one is down. This mat, I actually put dimensionals underneath it so it sits higher. So if you guys are going to do that, don't put this extra mat on until you put your picture in here. Or you could put it on with, what's it called? Repositional tape. So we're not going to do that because she ran out of it. But if you have it, great idea.
There's some at the store though.
And as Gail told us before, I asked her, is this a good idea, like to have mats? And she says, oh, I just put repositional tape on so I can take them off after if I don't want them right there, or I wanted a different mat, which is a great idea. So remember, you guys can put whatever size of mats you want on. I mean, we've given you the ones that are cut for this page. If you don't like them, it's just white cardstock and black cardstock. And I'm using the stuff, do you know what it's called from the store? I'm getting them by
It's the AC cardstock.
the AC cardstock. So I won't put that on there because Teresa will want to put something in there.
They're boxes of paper, not single paper.
I love it, guys. It's great stuff. So I am looking for winter time. Do you know where that is? Right there, right up over here in the corner. So I put that up there. Pack, you've also got some snowflakes. Oh, I got to tell you about this. I said one night to Keith, I think, do you want to come down and help me with this? And so I said, yeah, I said, I'm going to get out. I'm going to get up. What cutter did I have out? The kind that by hand? No,
The Big Shot.
the Big Shot. Yeah, Big Shot. Okay. So I can't use that anymore. My hands are not strong enough. And I said, I need these snowflakes, Keith. It won't be any problem. Oh my God. I had him cutting out snowflakes and I'm doing something else. And all of a sudden, my Tim Holtz, what's that called? Vagabond quit working. Can you imagine? I've had it I bought it when Tim Holtz first came out with it. Teresa says, I think you need this. This is what I think. We were at one of the buying shows and I bought it then. It was the first one like coming out.
So it's an electronic cutter.
It's so everything for me is easy to cut with that. And it quit. I thought, like, I just sat there and I cried. I said to Keith, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm going to do. Because Tim Holtz has brought out a new one, but it's not available yet. And I phoned Teresa. They have no more left in the store. You can't buy anymore. And so there's that Keith cutting out. And if you look at how many snowflakes there are in this kit, he was very, very busy. We did it for 2 nights in a row, 2 nights. So there it is, guys. This is your first page complete. So we'll set that aside. And we're going to move on to page number 2, which happens to be a double layout. I got to show you something. I made little cheat sheets for myself because I get very nervous doing this. This is not my favorite job ever. So I know how to cut everything and I don't have to read. Okay, so here is the layout we're going to do next. Is that in your screen? Can you see that? There you go. Super duper simple. We got the deer, we got the trees. Okay, and these trees, appreciate them. It was there that my machine stopped working. So you'd put it through one way and then it would get stuck. I couldn't get them out and then I'd wait 10 minutes and it would come out the other end.
Denise says you're doing a fantastic job.
I tell you, that is just something else. Okay, we need, I'm just going to get out the colors. Just hold her.
Denise said you're doing fantastic.
Thank you, Denise. Okay, our background. Oh my God. Way too much paper here, guys. We're going to start by taking out frigid flannel, which is this one right here. It's number 14204, 2004. We've got 2 pieces of black paper for the background, and we're also going to use Winter Wonderland 142008, which is this one. Does that look blue to you? Because it's blue. It kind of looks purple. And then we are going to use one of the dark green pieces. That's in the what's that pack called? No. Oh, sorry. She wants me to turn that over. Yeah. But then what's this paper pack called?
The solids.
The solids. So we want the dark green. Okay, let's start with frigid flannel. Frigid flannel. Say that a whole bunch of times. Okay, cutting on the plaid side. And it doesn't matter if you're going horizontally or the other way. The plaid will all be perfect because I love plaid. Okay, so we are going to cut a piece 3 by 11.5. One piece 3 by 11.5. So I'm going to go 3 inches. there. And 11.5 this way. That is going to be for this layout. So I'm just going to put it there. I'm going to cut in your directions. It says we're going to use the green star side, but we're going to cut it, and we're going to cut one piece 9 by 3, 9 inches. No, sorry, I'm going to cut it. Let me see. Yeah, 9 inch. I'm just trying to make sure I do not make a mistake on how I'm cutting this, because I need another piece 9 by 9, another piece 9 by 3. 9 by 9 and 9 by 3. And then the piece 9 by oh my goodness gracious, I can't even figure this out, guys. That's what's left. 9 by 3. Like,
Yeah.
how come that was not making sense to me? That's what I mean, guys. This is what I'm cutting it out and thinking, oh my God, I don't know what I'm doing. So you need all of those pieces. The 9 by 9 piece, you're gonna label and put it aside, because that is going to be 9 by 9 is going to be for number 5, label for number 5, set it aside. We're going to use these 2 smaller pieces here. And then we are going to cut out of Winter Wonderland, which is this piece. So it's blue on one side, trees on the other side. We're going to cut it vertically on the tree side, which this also drives me crazy. Is this vertically? This is horizontally, and this is what I'm doing in the basement. Keith came down one day and said, what are you doing? Like, are you doing a dance move? I said, no, I'm just trying to remember how to cut vertically and horizontally. So you want the trees going up and down, Winter Wonderland. I'm going to take this edge off. Okay, on this one, you need 5 inches by 5 inches by 11.5. Can you hear in the background? That's because she's edging. 5 inches by 11.5. You need one at 7 by 11. So, sorry, 7 by 11, 7 by 8. There you go, 7 by 8. And then you need one that is going to be 7 inches right there by the 4 inches that's left. Man, I'm glad these are working out. Okay, so the 7 by 4, which is the last one that you didn't cut, it was already that, is for number 6. So put that one aside. I'm hoping this is going to work, guys. I was thinking that this has got to make it easier. Okay, then go to your journaling cards, and we need this one way up here in the corner that says Warm Winter Memories. We're going to cut that one out. Let me know whether whether me getting you to cut these things out ahead of time is working for you. Because it's, I just thought it might make things easier.
Ahead of time, meaning putting a sticky note on.
Yeah, putting
while
a
you guys are doing it.
Okay, then we're going to use the dark green from the paper package. Okay, I'm just cutting the edge off there. And this one is for some of the matting that we're doing on there. So I'm going to do, just trying to think of the best way. I'm going to do a 6 by 6 1/4. Let's see. Okay, so I need one mat at 6 1/4 by 4 1/4. So I'm going to go 4 1/4. Four 1/4 by 6 1/4. And I'm going to do another 4 1/4. Six 1/4. Okay, and then I need I need a piece for 8 3/4, 8 3/4, 8 3/4. By, let me see, by 4 1/4. I don't know if this is better or not. I'm very slow at this. Then I need by 2 1/4. There we go. Okay. Try to set that aside. I'm going to take out my flat pieces of paper. Okay. Okay, this is the piece that's going to come up here. Karine, look at that. Karine has it done. That's okay. I don't know how you guys do it because there's a lot of room here and I can't seem to keep keep it all together. Such a mess. Okay, you're going to take the, I'm just going to call it the green or this piece of paper, the biggest one. Oh, no, I'm not. Sorry, guys. I need the plaid piece in behind. So the plaid piece is going to go in behind first. Okay. So it's going to be, the plaid piece is going to be 1 inch down and 1/4 of an inch in. One inch in and 1/4 of an inch down, guys. It's 1 inch in and 1/4 of an inch down. Roughly. I don't know how many times I went over this and there. Okay. I'm now standing up to see if I can get this straight. So now this piece, it's gonna go right in here. Okay, this is not working for me. I can't, because I can't read the directions. I'm just gonna have to measure off my other piece, guys, because I can't.
So
I
you're
can't
working
find it.
on the right-hand page.
Yeah,
It's
it's
on
one.
the left on your screen.
Yeah, it's 1 1 3/4 inches in from the side from, sorry, you can't see it, from the black. It's 1 3/4 inches in and 2 inches from the top. So 2 inches from the top. There, sorry, she's telling me I can't. Okay, so 2 inches from the top and 1/4 of 1.5 inches in. Right now?
Wait,
Really?
Sandy, don't put that down yet. Wait,
Oh, my green piece. Thank you.
I forgot and yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be in here. You know what? That's why I have this stuff, guys, because I do it a lot. I do it a lot, even when I'm doing my pieces. So obviously you're ahead of me. Now I've lost my tape. Use it.
She's the one who cut all her.
Oh, did you cut all your pieces prior? Okay, smarty pants.
Gail said I like cutting this way with doing all the cutting at once.
So it's working for some people, even though I'm really totally stressed, guys, because I'm thinking I'm doing it wrong. Then I get the last piece, cut the last piece cut. Oh, I did it right. Good. Okay, so this one is going to be 1 inch up, 1 inch up from the bottom. Shove it in under there before you get the bottom piece cut. Oh.
By cutting all your stuff ahead, once we get to those pages, it's less to do at that time, right? So.
Well, that's my hope, but that's not how I designed it. But when I was typing it out, I kind of went back all the time to try to see if that would work. Because in my head, I thought that just makes more sense. But I mean, I'm really just learning. I don't know. I don't know what the solution is, but I think it works. It works better for you.
Tracy and I did it ahead of time, and I didn't have any problems cutting. It was actually quite easy to follow your directions. And then I think Tracy said Tracy was good too. She's not.
Okay,
she's
well,
nodding her head yet.
I'm glad you guys did. I can't seem to follow my directions this morning, but I think it's because it doesn't matter how many times I've done this. I get nervous and I can't even get a piece of paper on square here. And I mean, I know everybody on there. It's just, I can't get used to this. Okay, that's that side done. So what are you guys doing? Just having coffee, you people that already had your paper cut? It's just sort of sitting around,
Tracy working.
just sitting around waiting. So we're gonna put this piece in over here. We're gonna work on the other side. Can you see that? Is it all in there?
Do you have a preferred size of sequin?
Do I?
That one?
Whatever size this
A
is.
1/4 inch.
But I use the next smallest one, this one here,
1/8
a
of
whole
an
bunch.
1/8
Yeah.
of an inch and a 1/4
Yeah,
inch.
those are my favorite.
And
and
buy
it's-
one, get one.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and it's on sale. When's that sale end?
Not sure, so go soon.
Okay, she's not sure. So 1 inch from the corner,
I
and
think it says on there, sorry, I interrupted you.
that's okay.
It says on their coupon, I think the end of January. I think it says on the coupon.
So it's 1 inch in from the corner or from the edge of the black and a 1/4 inch down, I believe.
So by taking the classes, because it was only offered to the people who are taking the class, you actually get a little bit of an incentive. Because it's only for people taking the class, I believe.
The discount?
Yeah, not the discount of 20%, that's for the whole store. The Sue Quang, buy one, get one, was a coupon in these guys' pack.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So you have to have your coupon if you go down to the store, otherwise Mike doesn't know that you took the class. So if you didn't get the coupon, let us know, but I'm sure we put it in everybody's package.
piece, and then you've got the longer green piece that's going to go in here. And it's kind of like just a double, it's a photo mat kind of done double. So that might be something you want to hold on to if you don't want to put your photo mats in.
Like the technical terms, photo mat kind of done double.
Well, that's kind of what it is, kind of done double.
Yeah.
It's 1 3/4 of an inch from the bottom and centered. I love these trees. That's what I love. So I'll give you a little hint, like I put them through the sticker machine. And I'll show you when I put these on there. Just gonna put my photo mats on here, and then I'm going to show you when I put my trees on there, because I find when you use the sticker maker, and that's just centered, guys, this photo mat. If you want the directions, I can tell you what they are. It's 3/4 of an inch down from the top and an inch from the side. Inch from the side. 3/4 of an inch down. Oh, sorry, guys. You need me over here. I'm not measuring, by the way, too much, so it might look like I'm off. Okay, I popped this one up. The Warm Winter Memories. Is that what it says? Warm Winter. Oh, there's a good idea. She left this corner off. Or you put it on and then just didn't take your sticky off. Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Good idea. Thanks for being over there, telling us what to do.
Miss Bossy Pants. I don't think Mario does that to Tim.
Oh yeah, I got to tell you guys, I get this email from Green a month ago, I don't know. And she says, I just felt like I was your Tim to your Mario to your Tim, because whenever they do videos or anything like that, Mario's always piping in and saying things. And I said, oh, thank goodness, because I hate trying to make up things to tell you guys, because I just feel like I'm giving useless information just to keep something going on in the background. So I'm just putting on my photo mats. I'm just kind of looking to see where they go. Not measuring too much here. Okay, so now we're at the point where we're going to put these trees on. So see, I had done them through my sticker maker. So there's kind of a wider one and 2 thinner ones. Anyways, the wider one's going to go on your first page.
Can you swap your pages so that they can see it? Oh, maybe I have them backwards on here. What?
No, you don't. I have them. Nope, they go like this.
No,
Sorry, they go like,
I took the picture.
yeah, they go like this. Really, it doesn't matter where you put your trees. But when you make your, yeah, when you take these off of here, they're really sticky and there's always stuff left in between. So put it on there. And see, you see all that stuff? This, what is this thing called?
Eraser.
The eraser. If you go in there, it takes out all that sticky stuff that you got in there. See?
And we have those down at the store.
They're down at the store. Because if you don't kind of take it out, if you use that, then your pages will stick together. You know what I mean? Anyways. So think of these fondly because they took a long time to cut these little trees out. Because it's where it died. Anyways, they are coming out with a new cutter. Who's making the new cutter? Sizzix? Sizzix is making a new cutter.
Electronic cutter.
Electronic cutter. And apparently Tim Holtz is coming out with another one that looks like Sizzix.
The exact same one, but Tim's name is on it.
Tim's name is on it. And at this point, it's costing
I don't know what retail is.
more money to have Tim's name on it, and it's black.
About $50 more.
I'm trying to decide, do I need Tim's name? And you guys know I like Tim's stuff, but I don't know.
Keep in mind, we ordered these cutters 2 years ago and they're still not here. So
I didn't tell you guys the best thing. Corinne phoned me and said, I don't use my cutter.
my vagabond.
Her Vagabond. Would you like it? I have her Vagabond in my basement now. Because I just didn't know if I could go on without a cutter. So I'm putting, can you see I'm putting the little deer on now, which don't have to go in this direction or this way, however you want to put them on. I love these little deer though. There you go. Did I got everything on there? Mm-hmm. It seems different when there's no pictures on it. Okay. We'll put that one aside and we will go on to a single layout, which is number 3. This is very technical, this one, guys. This is where you need the tape. So did the tape get put on the list?
I don't know.
She doesn't know. You need some kind of tape, Scotch tape or Suquang or whatever, if you use Suquang, because we're going to do a cut and then we're going to use okay, I'm going to tell you what pieces of paper we need. Show you the picture. There it is. So these 2 pieces of paper, I'm going to turn this over. I actually put these 2 pieces of paper together because, you know, you kind of get tired of always having a piece of black on the back or whatever. So I was trying to be a little more inventive here. So you need the blue piece 142006 called Bundle Up. It's got the writing on the other side. You got to watch that you're doing this the right way so you get your writing the right way. And then we're going to do the 6x4 journaling cards, which is like this. And on the back, you'll see that we're going to use this part, not for journaling cards, but to do other stuff. So that is the piece I want to cut first, just so we get it out of the way and we don't cut it wrong. So this piece I did mark, so I wouldn't do it wrong. So let's take it. You see, I have it marked that I need this one for number 6. I need this one for number 4. So I don't want to cut it wrong. So put it on this side, making sure you cut it so that we I just want to say this right, so that we don't so that we get the right piece. So you want to cut on this side. You're going to cut at is it 7 by 12. So you're cutting on this side from the top going this way. Do you see that? 7 by 12. That's the piece you need. So that's the piece we're going to use for the top of this. See, it goes, it's going to go right on the back. So we're going to attach that together to make, we're actually making a piece of paper. But while we have this out, let's just cut these. There's number 4. We need that whole journaling card. So we'll cut it because we're going to use this journaling card for number 8. No, sorry, number 4. Can't even read my numbers. I already have mine labeled, so that journaling card's for number 4. And then this one that is for number 6 is, it is going to be a 6. You can just set it aside. We can cut it later, but it's going to be a 6 by 5. Okay. So now we've got our piece that we're going to use on this one for number 3. Now we're going to cut the one that's called Bundled Up, and there's quite a few pieces cutting, and it says cut on the writing side. That's because we want to be able to have the writing up for this particular one. So you're going to cut a piece 12 by 6 writing side, so that when you turn it, the writing's going to be the right way. So then when we fit it together, we're going to make a piece 12 by 12. Okay, you're going to have a piece 12 by 1 1/4.
Tape was not on the list.
No, we forgot. Okay, but you can use your Suquang. You just won't be taking the back off of it.
Mhm.
Maybe you guys have tape in your house right now too. By 1 1/4. And then we need 1 11.5 by 4. Okay, the 11.5 by 4 piece is going to be labeled for number 6. So I'll just put that aside up there. I think that is all the cutting we need. So the first thing you're going to do is you got to get your ruler out. And you got to make this, you're going to put this together. So put tape on the underside of the blue piece. Sorry, you're going to put it on the blue piece at the top. And then you're going to put a piece on the top of the, or the bottom piece of, on the black, on the plaid piece. Very technical here. So I just put my ruler there so that when I'm putting, taking off the top off of the plaid piece, put my ruler there. And then you're going to it's a little bit technical here, guys. You could use a piece of washi tape to keep that other piece in line. So I'm going to put that on the edge to make a piece of paper that's 12 by 12. There you go. Then you come back and take out that other piece. If you got on there, and there's our new piece of paper. I thought that was very technical, guys, just to let you know. So this little piece is gonna, this piece that we cut, we're gonna tape it so the blue piece is, blue side is, there you go, the blue piece is on the outside, and I'll tell you where you're gonna, I just want you to know at this minute I'm ahead of Kareem. Just so you know.
Be too long.
Nope, I won't be. So it at 5 3/4 inches is where you're going to put this piece across. The top of it, I mean. Jeez. She beat me. Like, why is that?
Because I eyeball.
Oh, she eyeballs, that's why. Okay. I've done that before, and sometimes then the other pieces don't fit.
I'm not saying it's the right thing to do.
It's however you guys want to do it. It's all going to be lovely. Okay, so you have the mats cut for that. But I think the first thing we need to do, because there's like a whole bunch of little pieces. We're going to use string or whatever we want to call that. And you just, I think someone along the line will get a piece that's already cut in half, but most of you guys will get one long piece. So you just, you know, you just need to basically cut it in half. I was cutting out all these little things while Keith was still cutting out snowflakes.
I'll never help you again.
You know what? He kind of liked it because we were like, I don't know if you've seen the setup. I'm here and Corinne's over there, kitty corner to me. And that's how we were. We had a movie on in the background, and it was during the holidays. So he had nothing else to do, but just sit and help me. So 1 inch down from the top is where you're going to put this string. And basically I tape it to the back. Like I take one piece and I tape it to the back, and then I pull it across and tape it on the other side. And then I go back, and this is, if you want, you can do it with sequin, do it with whatever. And then on mine, I use my little mini stapler. Well, I just stapled it after. A little staple. Like I take the little stapler here, but you don't have to do this part. Staple it there, and then I pull it across. There we go. We're also at the same time going to put one across the blue right in the center. So the other piece, you're just going to, it's about 1/4 inch down on the blue. It will go all the way across. When I did it, it didn't, but it's meant to go right across, because that would make it easier. So I really apologize for not telling you to put in tape. I say the sequin will do well. Just make sure you don't take the stuff off, then you'll have a little issue. Okay. So from then on, you can put on your mats, which I'm going to do. You got 3 mats. So I tell you, if you don't have any pictures that will fit this, you better get outside. Next couple of days, we got snow. This mat is going an inch from this corner, and just over top of the that tape, or sorry, string. But you know, technical there. And then, oh, I'm gonna catch myself this time. Don't tape this one on. Don't tape underneath here and put it on all the way, because you need to get a picture underneath. Although, when you're looking at this, the other picture doesn't have to be under. I just did that. You can move the other picture over to here, which is maybe what I'll do for Teresa's, so she doesn't lose the mat. Sometimes I do something like that because I like to be able to see all that nice writing on that piece of paper. And sometimes, you know, it depends on what pictures you're putting on there, where it might look best. So that's also 1 inch up from the bottom and about 1/4 of an inch in. I'm going to put that, do you see how I've got that? I'm going to put it like that for Teresa, because then she won't lose that. Okay, now basically the rest of the layout is all of these stickies. So for snow over there, I just put dimensionals behind them. I get all my dimensionals. And I put 2 on like that so that it sticks. So did everybody have a good Christmas? Look at that. I'm asking and no one can answer.
They can nod their head.
I took down my Christmas stuff outside 2 days ago. I made my daycare kids come out into the front. I said, stand there, look at what I'm going to do. And I took, like, you know, the swag off the front and stuff like that. And then I had the door open. I'd hand them things and they had to run and put them on the kitchen counter. It was great fun. I just thought I had to get them down before. Well, I know we were supposed to get freezing rain, you know, which we didn't get. So I thought I wanted to get them down before they had to stay up another couple weeks because they were frozen.
Nice out today.
It is beautiful out this morning. Or was
I don't know what
beautiful out
it's
this
like now,
morning.
but
I think it's supposed to be nice all day.
I've been here a while.
And then I'm going to put on the sled. You guys can put on whatever suits your fancy. You know, I'm the lucky one because when I design it, I would design it with the pictures I have. So I know I'm really spoiled by that. But I'm sure you guys can just run outside, take some pictures of people, you know, making snow angels and whatever, and get stuff on there.
Or pictures from the past.
Or pictures from the past. Yeah. Okay, Kareen's finished. I'm not. But remember, she cut hers beforehand.
Yep, you were ahead of me on. No fighting on there.
Okay, so across here, I've just got three, I just chose randomly three snowflakes. Put dimensionals behind. I chose 2 trees. From this pack, I have used just about everything, just about every piece of paper and tons of the stickers, which I was really, really excited about. Because even if I'm scrapbooking for myself, I might use 2 pieces of paper and put it away and think, oh, I'll come back. I'll find something else to do with that. And I never come back to it. So I'm just trying to put these things on here. Anything else we need to tell them that's very important that,
We're going to do one more layout, number 4, and then we'll take a little break.
oh, there you go. Pee break coming up. Are they having CHA this year? I don't know that.
I don't know.
Okay. Let It Snow goes in there. I'm just going to put some stickies on it and I'm just going to put, I put on dimensionals there for,
Oh, we missed that one.
so that, okay, guys, I'm ahead now. I'm going to leave that dimensional just on one side so that Teresa can. So there you go. Another one done. Just clean up my area here.
I think we're okay to do number 4. And yeah.
Okay, so that is number 3 done. Okay, she says we have enough time to do number 4. Oh, it's a double one. Okay. We can do it, guys. I learned something in cutting this, that you guys are all capable of cutting a half, 1/2 by 12 inch in half again, which would have been easier to pack than for me to cut them and then try to put those little pieces, thin pieces in here. Okay, so let me just show you what it looks like. And I believe, do we have some of this cut? No. Yeah, a few pieces. One. Sorry, it goes like this. And I'm going to tell you ahead of time. Not everybody was excited about this great big snowflake here. I thought it was something different. But this piece of paper under it, if you don't want the snowflake and want to put a different picture in there, then don't put it on now. Anyways, I like this part. Oh, there you go. I like a little bit of sparkle occasionally. So we need to get out paper called Blue Blizzard. You need 2 pieces of white for your background. This is going to be hard because I'm doing white on white again. So let's take out Blue Blizzard, which is actually green on this side. And we're going to cut it first. Doesn't matter which way you cut it. Okay, we need 1 piece 5 by 12. And that is for this one. We need 2 pieces that are a 1/2 inch by 12. So that we need for this. Then we need a 3 by 12, which is going to be for layout number 5. So a 3 by 12, I'm just going to put a sticky note on that because that one is for number 5. And then we're going to do a 3 by 8. And that is for layout number 7. By the way, guys, it might be easier to have smaller little Post-it notes, but I just happen to have like a whole bunch of this stuff. So this size is what was going on. Okay, then you're going to take, so we got that one, that one. We've got 3 pieces for this one. We're going to take Sparkling Snow, which is this plaid. And it's these snowflakes on the back. Okay, so we are going to cut horizontally this way. Is that right? Let me think about this, guys, because I need
2 rows of
snowflakes. Here's what I'm just going to try to explain this to you. When we're doing layout number, I'm not sure which one it is. There's a layout coming up where you use them. And what I say, you want 2 rows left. You want to be able to create 2 rows like this. Do you see what I mean? So to put on number 8. So that's why we want to cut that way. So I'm just going to cut on that side. She's leaving me. I don't know where she's going. Okay, so cut 1 5 by 12. And see, on the other side, it doesn't matter because it's just plaid. Plaid can go either way. So a 5 by 12 for this one. And then you're going to cut 2 1 by 3s. I'm just trying to think of the best way to do this. Nope, we'll just go 1 inch by 3 here. 1 inch. 2. Okay, so there's 1 inch, and then I'll cut them in 3s. Okay. And then we need a 1.5. One and a half. I'm just cutting straight across because I know we don't need that other for anything else. 1.5 by 4. Okay, so this is what I mean by these other pieces. You need 2 pieces, 2 by 10. And if you look, we've got 4 sets, so you can just make the cut in the middle. So however you're doing it 2 inches apart, I kind of went like, I kind of eyeballed it so that I could get, let me see if I do it in the center. Let's see, I'm talking about the center of the 2 snowflakes so that you got even amount on both sides. Okay, then I'm going to come up here and cut it at 2 inches. So I think that will work. Yeah. So see, you've got these 2 right in the center. So that's 2 by 10. And then this one is going to work the same way, and it's kind of eyeballing it, but now this time it should work. No, I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna cut it a little bit. So 2 inches there. There, so we got 2 straight rows of that, and that is 2 by 10. Okay, so those 2 pieces are for layout number 8. Okay, now, oh, and then the journaling card. It's already cut out from number 3. So just go through your cards up here. And it was cut out already, and it's called The World Changes When It Snows, which is this one right here. And it's already cut out for us. I think about now is when they're going to start showing up that we have stuff already pre-cut. Okay, so let's start with our background, and we're going to start with this side here. Okay. You want to take out the blue snowflake stuff. It escapes me what it is. And it is going to go right on the bottom. So tape it up, no measuring. I'm sorry you can't see the top of this, but it's, I'll set my pieces over here. So it's going right across the bottom and into the corner. Okay, now right on top of that, in your bag, you have 4 pieces of black. And this is what I'm talking about, is I cut these in half. It probably would have been easier for me to leave those in there, but anyways, cut them in half. Oh, and that's the other thing that went wrong in this cutting world. I texted Teresa, I said, oh, I have no more blades. She says, we don't have those blades in stock. So then I had to change cutters, like these kind of cutters, because this is what was happening. It was starting to wreck the paper because my blades were so dull, but there was no more blades in stock. It was like one thing after another. So you know what? Right now, it might be easier just to get your tape on all 4 of these, so that when we get putting them down, and that's where I use this really thin suquang. I'm going to do these sparkly pieces too. Okay, now, just to change lanes, I want you to put, because I want to build that center section here together so that they match on both sides. So take your other piece of white paper and we'll get this piece on behind, which is going to start at the top, just go right in there. So it's going to go on right there. So let's get that piece on there so that when we work, we'll get all those lines across straight. So it fits right snug up because it's a 12 by 12 or 12 by whatever that was. I can't even guesstimate at sizes. So anyways. Okay. Okay, this layout goes this way. Just trying to make myself room. Trees, Corinne, make sure I don't knock your papers off right there on the edge. You see that? Let's see. So I'm just going to put them together like that, because this is the first piece, this is your second piece. So all you do is you literally build one on top of it, another, like you don't, there's no, I'll just tell you where the first piece is going to come. Sorry, on this side. It starts right at the top, which is the 5 inches. So you're literally going to take the black piece and put it on. You've got, sorry, I forgot, we need to sequin these other 2 pieces here that we cut with the blue on the other, the snowflakes on the one side. So there's literally no measuring. You're just going to build it up from the bottom, snug up against each piece. But you really want to make sure that when you do the other side, do you know what I mean? That you're putting the black piece on and then you're going to have to line it up. So you put the black piece on, you're going to put the snowflake on, you're going to put a black piece on and just snug them right up to each other. And then you put the silver piece on. So it's really very simple. There's no measuring, it should just go like that. So we're going to go ahead and just do that. So did everybody get their fill of Christmas movies? I did, and now I'm taping the winter movies.
You don't watch Hallmark, do you?
I do. And you know what my husband said the other night? I don't even mind watching them with you. Is occasionally we can get some of those fix-it shows in the middle. He's fix-it man.
That's one thing we don't have in common.
You don't like them?
I don't like them.
Oh, I love it.
Because they're predictable.
They are, but they're so far from my life.
Takes you to a whole other.
Yeah.
Did you say you build it right on top?
Yeah, you build it all the way up, guys. And if you do it wrong, the other side is going to match if you just keep putting them on like this. As you can see, I could have cut this piece and then put that black piece in, but that meant measuring. So I just thought this way was a little bit simpler, especially when we got to get through this many layouts. Look at that sparkle. There's one side. Then on the other side, we're going to do the same thing. So you want to get that first piece on straight. And it should be the 5 inch mark, but I don't know if I'd measure. I might just eyeball it so you got it straight with the other one. That's what I would do.
when you cut your paper at home, leave a piece there.
Which piece are you missing? Oh,
That's all. We're all good. I'll make it work. Don't worry about it, Cindy.
I was gonna say, I might have a piece if you just give me 1 minute. No.
That's okay.
No.
Might do something different.
Okay, there we go. This is a good place to place when we stop. I mean, not right now, but when we go to stop, because if you want to stickle your tree, you can stickle it, and then you have time to let it dry. Okay, so I'm just taking out some of my mats now. So up in this corner, I think that's is that a 3x4? Yeah, so I think that's the smallest mat we have on there. So your 3x4 mat's going to go up in that corner. And then down in this corner, you've got a 4x4 mat, and you've got a 4x4 one that's going to come up here, where you can put your snowflake in the center of it, or you can, and by the way, I've pop dotted that up. This one just goes in the center of this plaid. So on this one here, find all my little pieces of paper that I shoved up here. Okay, so these are the little pieces you had there. So I'm just going to tell you how far I came in from this one edge, and then if you just build it across, I'm just going to see. Yeah. So I am 3/8 in from this side. Then I put the plaid piece in. Then I put the top, that black piece in, and then this one straight across, and then it should fit so that it's all the way in. So 3/8 in on the plaid piece, put your 4x4, and then straight across from this plaid piece, you put this piece, and it should work. Okay, so. Okay, we're gonna go 3/8 in. And I'm just gonna measure for you. 5, 1, 2, and 4. Oh, sorry, 5. 1 and 1, 2, 3, 4/8 down. 1 4/8. Have I mentioned to you how hard this is to work white on white? The problem is,
We have black underneath, but
but then we do a lot of pages on black too. Oh, she's at the tree already.
no, I'm not going in order. That's why.
Shh, okay, well, there's
Let's see
no,
what happened.
okay, I'm just gonna tell you. I showed Keith how to cut the tree and then he went on his own. Yeah, you're just gonna have to cut.
Okay.
If you're at the tree,
No, go in your order.
I'll just put this snowflake on and then I'll talk about the tree. I know Teresa will not want to put a picture up there because she loves bling.
Yes.
So I'm just taking off the backs, guys, as you don't see me there. Okay, I'm going to center that guy. Okay. Then we have a 4x6 picture mat that's going to go right in here. And then we have a tree to put in there. And it comes just above the silver and quite close to the edge there, guys. Okay, now in your stuff, we have this tree. So if you look at it like that, you basically fit it on there, the brown piece. See, he's got it cut so it's too long. And so you want to cut that off. See, because you want to fit the brown over top of the tree, of the branches of the tree. Turn it over and cut that brown piece off. So now you got it the right length. And then basically you can cut it however you want, because it's going to go on the top of the green. See, so it looks like that. So that tree goes right in there. Okay, and this is, I thought it was kind of cute. I put that down, which I'll do now. And then you can add stickles to it or whatever you want, if you want to just leave it. I myself, because my stickles is dried out. That's what happens when COVID hits. Oh, I'll show you the stickles. It's right here. How much is it at store?
Okay, there's smaller bottles than that, but they're $4 each, and there's all different sorts.
There's all different sorts.
They're wonderful.
But you know, when COVID shut down, most people scrapbooked, but I didn't. I just sat and ate. And I'm still trying to figure that out.
Honesty.
Pardon?
Honesty.
Yeah, well, that's what I did.
Yeah.
I thought to myself, oh my God, Keith's teaching at school, because he was at Keith's school. Only, I'm going to say it was at Westmount. I think only 6 teachers were allowed to go in and teach from the school. Online. Everybody, yeah. All the young teachers taught at home because they knew what they were doing. I said to Keith, you should go to school so you have help learning how to teach online. So I went, but then, because we knew nothing then, right? Then I was nervous every day. You didn't talk to anybody. You didn't sit in the staff room, did you, Keith? Like, I was kind of a mess about it when it was first. And now I'm good. All my daycare little kids, we wear masks every day. It's kind of funny, but you know what? I'm not over it. We're still really cautious, but boy, I can hardly wait to get rid of masks. Okay, so there's that side. And so, I mean, you guys all know how to use stickles. You just basically, you're going to go on there, and I don't even know if I have enough to get out. Oh, I do. See that? And I just kind of run it all over it. So you're really random. Oh, this is interesting. This one's gold. It's got gold and stuff coming out of it. This is optional, guys. But I'm going to get it on there.
Oh, that one did come out really goldy.
It did. Like, it's really
It doesn't
gold.
look gold in there.
No. Just another dimension on here. Look at that. It's quite gold. So if you don't want gold.
There's silver ones. And iridescent.
But this says diamond, so why would it, why do you think it would come out?
Maybe because it's old.
Maybe it's because it's old.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it probably is very old.
Yeah.
So I've got
2 sticker sheets. Can you hand me one?
yes, I'll give you this one now.
Open by sticker sheet.
It was sitting over here, so I thought it was mine. So I'm just going to set that one aside because it is wet. So now if we go over to the other side, we'll just piece this one together, which is pretty easy. You're going to put your 5x7 mat up here. It's 1/4 of an inch from the side and 1/4 of an inch, no, about an 1/8. You're centering it anyways, 1/4 of an inch up in. And you've got a little piece of blue, which is once again just tucked up against it. And it's off centered on this one, guys, so closer to the bottom than the top. And the word winter. So is this one mine?
Yes.
Winter. The sticker winter. And then there's some ice skates, which are right up here. I pop them up, so I'm going to pop them up all over it, but I'm going to not stick them down because Teresa will need to. And then just under the toe, if you don't put any stickers there, you could, so I'm just going to stick that in, but the only place that it's really sticking on for right now is I put a little pop dot right there and left this side open. And then I had already run these through a sticker maker. Aren't these lovely? These are such nice leaves. That. Okay, now I don't know about anybody else, but I have one the wrong size here.
Yeah, there's one the wrong size.
There is, okay. But you can
make
cut
it
it,
whatever you want.
you can do it. Oh, here, let me show them.
Oh, because I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Because she doesn't know what she's gonna do. She left it like this.
And then I just stuck it with repositional tape on the back, so I can use it later. Flip it
Right.
over.
Oh,
Stuck
there,
on
she
it.
stuck it on the back. Okay. Okay, so just as we're finishing this off, this is going to go right in the center and be put on there. And then you can cut this down to, you know, it's just a matter of cutting that one.
Mhm.
That's on me. I did the cutting.
I should have bought you your drink this morning because you did all the cutting this time.
I thought I'd give Karina a break, and it was through Christmas break. I thought this will be no problem. Well, it takes a little while.
Yeah, a little bit.
And it wasn't the mats. It was the little things, which there isn't 100 of, except for those snowflakes. Keith thinks I should not do so many snowflakes next time. I, in fact, also broke Tim Holt's snowflake punch,
Yes. Okay.
which they've discontinued also. which I think, like, he should replace. He should know that we're going to use it 100 times. I'm just gonna... Okay, guys. Other than I'm going to cut that in the break and put that on there. We're done this one. Whoops. That's my original. No wonder I was getting two of the same. So that's what it should end up like. I'm going to cut this one and put it right in there. Okay, so apparently we're having a break.
We could probably only afford about 5 minutes, so we don't keep you too long. So come back in about 5 minutes and we'll continue on.
Hi, we're back. This layout, I had to cut a little bit, you know, just about a lot of it for you because we needed the snowflakes cut. And I was using paper from the paper pack. So this is the one we're doing. Very simple little thing. So in your paper pack, you want to take out, I kind of put this at the back of your paper pack with the pieces in front of it. That's how it went. So you just need to take off the edge off of your piece that is called green mint, and it's from your paper pack, your supplement paper pack. Okay, and I think that everything else is cut for us, guys. So basically, we want to just, we took this piece of paper out of the pile that we had, number 5. We needed that. We also had this piece cut prior, number 5, and we're going to use this side. I cut. This is actually a spare piece of paper. I just put it in there. I don't know, you might be able to use that for something, but we're not going to use it. And then I cut this piece for you. And I cut your snowflakes for you. So basically, we are going to just trying to think which is the best. Okay, we're going to put this piece of paper in first, because then everything else will kind of go in straight. So let's just get this stuff out of my way. Ink, tape, adhere tape to the back. Be amazed at how fast this one comes together. Comes together fast now, because when I'm doing it, never does. Never.
And some of our pieces are cut.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm just taping up all of these pieces and then we'll just bang, 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 put it together. Okay, and remember, we're going to use the cream color, so we'll tape the black on that one. So the green snowflake one, we want to just center in the middle of this one that we already have cut. So it's just going to leave a little edge around it. Oh, you should have seen what I just did. I got it in the center and pushed down the wrong side. Because I only take one piece of tape off. So I thought, oh, that's perfect. Yeah. Okay, there. Okay. Okay, so that piece I'm just going to set aside. So your 3-inch piece with the green, it is going to go on what I really want to say is one quarter of an inch under the 2, but I'll just tell you where that really is. 5 3/4. 1 2 3 7/8. 1 7/8 inches from the side is where this piece is going to go, because we need enough room to put our snowflakes over there.
You're telling me not to eyeball it.
Well, yeah, maybe not. Maybe not this time. If that piece goes in, you've got your little sliver of a piece that's going to go tucked up against it. You don't have to bother putting it under. That in there. Then this is pretty technical too. I want you to leave a complete row of green, or row of white. Do you see the right? There you go, right there. And then just so it balances it out. So it can be 1 1/4 from the bottom. There you go. Okay. Then you have snowflakes. There's 5 of them. So basically put one in the center and center from there. And there is little diamonds, they're not diamonds. What do we call them?
Bling.
Bling, little bling. So basically, I'm going to put that. I get my first one on crooked. Did. Okay, and then I'm going to put my bling in the middle. So this one I didn't cut any mats for because it's basically just fitting your pictures in using this whole piece of star paper or snowflake paper, whatever you want to call it. So it's up to you. You can do many different things on here. You could just put 4 4x4s and you could even put the Hello Winter down here. Just however you feel like finishing this one, basically. It's kind of open-ended because of the way I cut the paper for this one. I thought the simplicity of it was, I think it's one of my favorite pages. I like it simple. You can.
I was gonna say, keep it simple, stupid.
Yeah. You heard that, didn't you guys? Okay. Oh, they're down here in the corner. Let's really look. Okay, so Hello Winter. So what I did with these is I put dimensionals on the 2 trees that are together and tuck the other trees underneath them. And then if you look right down here in the corner, there's a little pine cone. I'll tell you a funny story. I sometimes lose my words. People say that's menopause. So I'm trying to think of what that thing is called when I'm typing up the layouts, the instructions, the layouts. And I text up to Keith and I say, what's that thing called? You know, like you find them on the ground sometimes and they're brown, they fall off the tree. I cannot think of the word for that. Oh, see, I got telling you all that and I've lost my trees.
It's called menopause.
That's what they tell me. They tell me it's menopause. So I'm so busy telling you guys I lost my trees there. Okay, guys, there's another one. There we go.
Another one bites the dust.
It does. What's exciting, I think, is now we've got pages that we've got all that stuff cut for. Okay, number 6, here we go. Another beautiful, simple piece. So these pictures that are on here are read last year. It's been so cold. We haven't even been skating. And then he told me the reason he couldn't skate was because I was using his skates, which I kind of was. I had them in my front veranda for decoration. So I had to give them back. Okay, we're going to use the light blue from the coordinating solids pack first. It is 142017. So just take off the information edge. And I believe we need number 3. So we're all basically looking for anything that says number 6 on it. So I believe it is this piece. So we're going to use the blue side of it. And then we're actually going to use the brown side of it, or the blue side of this piece here, which we cut earlier. So you just have to take off this piece at the bottom. Okay, in your packages, you've already got a long black piece. If you want to adhere your snowflake piece in the center of the black, that's the first thing we'll do. You know, when you're used to a cutter, this one here has that blade in the center, and I used to love it, but now it confuses me.
Like the string?
The string, because I'm used to not having the string anymore. Okay, so I've put my tape on the back of that, so that's going to go from the top to the bottom and 1/4 of an inch in. No, 3/8 of an inch in. 1/4 will do. Did I put on there 1/4 of an inch in? Didn't. Yep, they're eyeballing. Well, when I measure it, it says, then I think, well, I wonder, I think 1/4 inch is probably good on that.
You just want to make sure you have room on this side, right?
Yep, and you will. I did a lot more of the butting up stuff because it truly just works better.
Good job, Tim.
You will. Now, if I can get all his stuff to work again. I had to really think of how many years. Teresa, do you know how many years I had my machine,
Which one? Vagabond.
my Vagabond?
I don't know. When they first came out.
Okay, guys, here's how I measured this. I put it opposite to where I put that blue piece. Do you see that? So I butted that up against there. Not that it matters, just saying. This piece just tucks in right there. Can it get any simpler? So that's butting up and to the black and to the go. So your pictures are not framed over here because the blue is framing them. And you can get your pictures cut this or printed this size up at Walmart. They do that. So on your this is the 4x4 journaling cards, you want the Hello Winter cut out of there. And I believe this Hello Winter, we're going to cut it down. See if you notice it's a 4x4. I cut it down so it was 3x4. And so you just kind of, I just about took the whole top snowflake off, just left a little edge. So I cut that off and then I measured it until it hit 4 inches. Or 3 inches, sorry, 3 inches. So there, that's a pop-up also. Okay, we'll just pop that into the corner, about 1/4 inch by 1/4 inch down here. Okay, you have one 4x6 mat. Can't even get it out. I put it in so tightly. And I've just kind of framed it in there. So I'm going to put that on now. If any of you guys have those, what are they, Instamatic little cameras? The one that take the little Polaroid cameras. Those would be really cool in there. You know, different little shots.
Want to get Ava to roll around in the snow?
Yes. Okay, and then just randomly put all those snowflakes on. And if you notice on my page, this one, they're different shapes. When we figured out how hard the snowflakes were to cut, they became one shape.
Is that why we have extra bling?
No,
Oh,
the extra bling, because I have such a hard time with bling, I need extra.
Well, we have extra, so they could.
You could put them on there. You know, because these are different sizes, I'm going to put some off the side there, and then we can cut them off. Well, there you go. And then there is the burr. I can see now I used the bigger burr on my picture before. So I had a small one left.
We're always.
There we go, guys. What number are we on?
We are going on number 7.
We're going on to number 7. Woohoo!
You go, girl.
We are.
Yeah, Tracy's back.
Okay, we are going to do this one right here. And I want to point out something right now before I forget. When you got these snowflakes, you will notice that one has the whole center, or you can punch the whole center out. These were really hard to cut, really hard to cut when I was cutting so many. So one for sure will have the whole center cut out. Make sure you use it down here, because not that it looks bad, but if you want them to look the same, tuck this one under so you're hiding the center. I tried to give everybody one so that you had one that was properly cut out and then one that you might not be able to get the center out. So this is the page. When you look at B, I said cut vertically, this, and this. That first one, so number B, where we're talking about winter whiteout, those two pieces are already cut. So just look in your package for number 7s. So
the package we gave you.
the package that you guys have cut. So you need this piece, which has green on the back, and then you need 2 of these pieces. I'm trying to figure out what this is for. Why do I have that as number 7? I don't know either, because that really doesn't match. Must have just got on there, yeah. Okay, so we're going to start out with The multi-journaling.
I have another one that says, I'm not sure. Hope to get to number.
We'll wait until we get there.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so this one here, cutting on the journaling side. Black piece out. Cutting on the journaling side, you're gonna, well, first of all, let's cut the bottom off, the information piece. So it's like this. You're going to cut up from the bottom 7 inches. So measure this way up. Do you see what I mean? And if you, because you need this part on the other side and you want it to go horizontally. So you want to cut it from the bottom up 7 inches, 7 by 12. So I actually marked mine. It's a good thing I did, because man, by the time I get this all together. So you're going to use this side like that. And then up here, you're cutting out all these cards. So we want winters for fun. We want it's cold out there and freezing season. So you can go ahead and cut those 3 different cards out. So winter is for fun is going to be labeled number 9. Freezing season is for this one. And then it's cold outside is going to go on number 8. So we're on number 7. So we've got a 8. Okay, this is the one we need for here. This one. It's cold outside is going to be for number 8. Stick that aside. Okay, so this time we are going to use, you know, I don't know about you guys. Does this look like black to you? Because when you look at the other side, it is actually called navy. But to me, that's black. So we're using it as black. So it's the black and cream from the supplementary package. So just cut the bottom off because that's going to be our background. So we are going to tape down so this time, guys, it's once again, we're going to layer from either the inside out or from one side to the other side, because everything's going to layer. But if you notice in the picture, it is off-centered. So there's like a 1/4 of an inch there, and there's a bigger over here. So, I mean, if you want to put that green piece on a 1/4 of an inch in. Oh, no. Because I learned here, guys, this one has to be cut in half. Because it's a, you know what I mean? You have to cut that green one. Karina's saying, what? I didn't get 2 pieces. That's because then I thought, I think I maybe talked to you guys and you said, no, they can cut that in half. Kid. Some people can, but I didn't. Wasn't able to there. Did you get yours?
Yeah. Do you want me to-
Yes.
Here, choose these.
Thanks. Okay. You can have these back. I'll tape them for you.
No.
Okay, so you need to cut that in half and tape those pieces. Well, I thought it'd be easier. Let me know in the comments next time. Do you want me to cut those for you prior? Because I obviously had a little bit of trouble trying to get mine in half here. Karina had to take over. And maybe that's what I'm thinking, because honest to goodness, if you're just cutting them and you have a whole bunch of paper on one side of your cutter, much easier to cut a 1/4 of an inch. I'm going to start from the center. So I'm going to tell you where I put the first piece of paper. It's going to be 2 inches in. So 2 inches in from the side is where this piece of paper is going to go. So that piece goes in. You've got your other pieces that we cut previously. That will go in there. Your green piece will go on this side, and then same on this side. And remember that this side is wider.
Button up.
They're just button up. I should have that as my logo. Just butt up. Just butt up. Did anybody stick their heads outside when we had our little 5-minute break to see if it was still nice?
That was okay.
Okay, I'm butting up the next side. Okay, I'm putting up my last piece of green. Okay, now in your paper package, you have a green, mat and a black mat. So you want to center the black photo mat inside the green. So we'll just quickly put that inside it. And then once you get it centered in that, I actually popped up this picture. So you want to put dimensionals on the back of the green once it's put together. These really scoot along when you've got the pieces already cut. You know, from cutting them prior. I'm going to put dimensionals on the back of this. Okay, you see how many I'm using? Don't watch Teresa, but I put a lot when I'm on a great big piece because you don't want it, you know. Good thing you're using your own dimensionals. That's all I have to say. Okay, so I'm just gonna put my piece of paper on. It's freeze and season. Okay, so I'm going to pull out my, if you notice, I don't know if I can get this close enough. If I hold it up here.
Yeah.
Okay, see the center? I couldn't get those out. So I just left them in and it looks fine. But if you don't like that look, you can tuck it under. So you can tuck under so that you don't see that. And then this one I got out. So.
And if all the stuff isn't out that they want, they can use.
Yes, you can use these picks. These ones here. Of course, I got the Tim Holtz one. Just cause.
Well,
just saying.
why would you use these things?
Okay, so this picture is in 1 1¼ inches from the snowflake side, and 2 inches down from the top. So 2 inches down from the top is there. And I'm not going to put this side down. I'm just going to put one side down and then 1 1/4 inches from this side. So right about there is where I want this. Okay, so I'm going to put a snowflake under this side, or I adhere that. Gonna tuck a little bit of it under the other side.
I just have to say something. Tracy, your iPad's still working. She only had like not much percent left.
Oh, that's a good iPad. Mine would have run out.
Yeah.
And she just hung up the first.
Only because it's been plugged in the whole time, but I'm still at 10%, it says.
Oh.
And it's good enough, yeah. I guess my friend is we bring the iPad and the iPad has like 2%. It's like, how far do you guys think you're gonna get on that iPad? Plug it in right away, but
Sometimes we have, we're talking about iPads, guys, and how much percentage they go through. When I have my daycare, there's sometimes a day where the older kids are coming over because the teachers are teaching that day or whatever. And if their iPad runs out of steam, the older kids, they're allowed to bring them, but I don't let them plug them in again. So if they haven't got it together, tough luck. Because my little ones would sit around them and watch that, like that. They find that amusing, but we don't have it going on during the day. They have to go home for iPad time. Hey, do you guys remember the classic game, Candy? Is it Candyland? Oh, we've been learning Candyland the last couple of days. We're really into it. Okay, now I'm to the point where I put on freeze and season, and I'm gonna put on, you see how all these coordinate? I use the same leaves and tree branches, and
they all look different on the different pages.
They do. Did you make these two beforehand? Did you cut these stuff?
What's that?
Oh, sorry, these stuff that was cut, did you
I put it on the sticker maker.
put it on the sticker maker beforehand?
Yeah, I have one page.
Okay, so
Except
tell
I
me,
don't have one big enough for this. So I used.
I can't find it.
I used to.
Oh, it's right here. Thank you. Couldn't see it, guys. I used the big, what's this thing called again? See, she thought it was going to be an acorn.
No, it's not an acorn.
What is it? Someone tell us. Well, it comes off
Depends on pine trees.
a pine tree.
The brown.
A pine cone. It's a pine cone. It's a pine cone, guys.
Well, we're a wonderful pair.
It's a pine cone. I used to know that word. Does it come back? Like, do your words come back at some point?
Oh.
Like, am I getting Alzheimer's? Okay, guys, there's another one. Man, I love the simplicity of that one.
No, I don't have instructions.
Okay, we are going on to number 8. Let's see. I don't even know what it is. It's like a surprise
Should be a
package.
double.
It's a double layout.
We didn't feel you were a valid customer to the last one. Thanks.
Winters for fun. So there it is. And actually, when I started these layouts, I finished at freezing season. And then I looked at what paper we had left and thought, no, we can't end yet, because there is more paper to be done. When you finish this, you'll realize how little paper you have left. Okay, so we need 2 pieces of black for the background. We need mitten weather. I was just looking to see if you could actually put that on that way. You know, you could if you wanted to use mitten weather. It would just, you know, these pieces kind of coordinate. Anyways, we use blue blizzard, which I think is already cut out. So what you want to do, let's look at this. We'll cut this piece first, mitten weather. I'm just going to stick these out of the way. We need to cut off the information. And we're literally cutting this in half, doesn't matter which way, because we never use the other piece. So it's 7.5 by 12 and then 4.5 by 12, which is the whole sheet of paper. So 7.5 by 12, which leaves you a piece 4.5 inches by 12. Is that right?
Math is not my strength.
Okay, let's hope. This piece is 4.5 by 12. There we go. So then let's go and look through here for, we need, well, I put number 8 on here. Should be number 9, I guess. This one here. Winter's Fun. We need this one that I had labeled number 7, which was wrong. You need that piece there and that piece, which is 3 by 8. 3 by 8. We're going to cut that in half so that we have one piece at 3 3/4 inches and then one at 3 1/4. So 3 3/4 inches right there. And then I always second guess myself. Is this right? Is this the right cut? Teresa's laughing back there. She's making fun of me. Okay, so one's at 3 3/4, and then one's at 3 4 1/4. So yes, that's what you do. They both worked. So these you need to, I think I showed you this the last time, you need to make them into flags. So I just find it easy to go in half like that. Make sure you cut it the right way so that it actually flares and that you don't get a little pointy piece. So you cut from not the folded side, cut from this side in. And then you'll have this piece like this. And so if you want to get the other one so it exactly matches, you can just hold it up to it. So remember, you're cutting from the folded side in. No, sorry. Don't cut on the folded side. Man, I'm gonna make it wrong for you guys.
You have to cut from the outside.
Yeah, to the folded side. So you've got 2 of those cut. You can tape the backs of them, tape on the green, remember. While you're taping, you can tape those plaid pieces. That. And then you'll see that I said you could use a corner rounder if you wanted. So that corner rounder is what I used right here on this edge. It certainly, you don't have to do that. And it just gives it a little bit of dimension. And then you also need these ones that I so carefully wanted you to cut. So tape the edges of these ones. Okay. We are ready to put this piece together. I'm going to start, and the larger piece of the plaid, and if you're anal like me, you'll do it so that the plaid piece kind of comes together. See? Because it wouldn't come together if you put it this way. Just saying. So you're going to put that piece on. I'm just checking something. Okay. Yeah, you can put it all the way down. I just wanted to check that we didn't need it open. So that piece goes right down there. And then you take one of your carefully cut pieces, and that is going to go butted right up against it. And it's going to be butted up at 1 inch. So 1 inch from the bottom here, you're going to butt that up there. And then you take the smaller of the two flags, and that's going to come in here, and I'm going to measure that for you. It is 2 inches up from the black bottom, and butted right up against it. And on this one, we are going to put a sticker, and it's going to be Walking in Winter Wonderland, and I did dimensionals on that. You're going through a lot of these today. Usually when I'm doing this, I think I've mentioned this before, when I'm doing it at home, because I know that I want certain ones on certain pages. So I usually end up putting cornstarch on the back of all my stickers, making them unstickable. And then when I decide that I want them stuck, I have to put tape on them. But for me, it's a little easier. Okay, and then you have two photo mats, but I'm just going to go on to the other page and we'll get it together and then put the photo mats on. Okay, so we're going to do, can't even find it. We're going to do this side now. So you're going to put your mat up against this side. Up, guys, just hold it. I think I have this right. No, watch, because you have to insert this piece under.
Oh, I didn't know if I cut it wrong or what.
No.
That's why I didn't stop it.
No. Come on, where are you guys? I should have cut that one for it. Said cut it. They had to get outside. There we go. And then this is going to butt up here. Oh, when you put your picture frame on. So you have to put your picture frame on first on this one. So they're all 4 by 6 inch picture frames. So.
Hard to see on the picture. Is there a sticker underneath that one frame?
Yeah, free on this one. You're using the sticker freeze and season, which is in this corner.
Okay.
So you know what, I'm going to actually stick that so I can decide where to put my mat, or give it enough room to put my mat. There. I put that on first. Thanks, Corinne.
Yep.
You know, the one thing nice about plaid is you can get, if it's on straight, everything else might get on straight there. So I put that mat on, and then I'm going to put this flag beside it. And there's another photo mat that's going to go up top. Okay, and then winter's for fun. Just falls in there. And then we'll put the sticker tree in the pot, in the blue pot, kind of off to the side. And that is, I use dimensionals to stick that up too. So it's this one right here. So I'm just taking off the backs of my dimensionals and stick that in there. There it is. So that side is finished. I'm going to go back to the other side and just put on my mat. So I want to put this one. So I'm trying to figure this out here. I want to put my mats. I guess you can put them wherever you want. I would like them right across from my other ones so that they're balanced. But I mean, once again, it's totally up to you. You could be putting, I don't know, a big 5x7 this way. You could do that. That would be really pretty cool. Or you could put these going this way. Totally up to you. Look at that. I even gave myself an extra white mat. Okay, I'm going to get this on and then we're down to the last one for who's ever left. I think people are just getting ready to want to get outside before the day is done. Okay, there we go. That's number 8. Okay, and our last one here is, put it the right way.
Holy cow, more snowflakes. You did.
Yeah, that's what I mean. There were snowflakes upon snowflakes upon snowflakes. So there is, let it snow. We have just a bit of cutting on this one. Okay, so we need the 2 black cardstock that is provided. Karine,
yeah,
I need 2 pieces of black cardstock. Thank you. Okay, and we need, I'm just pulling things from places. We need, it's cold outside, which we've already got cut. We have 4 pieces of paper that we cut. these four, but we're going to use the other sides. We need to cut out Winter Wonderland. And you can either fussy cut that or you can cut it on, because what we're doing is we're going to cut the actual center part out. Like we don't want that little bit of plaid on it. So however you want to do that, guys. Okay, so I'm going to fussy cut this at the top and at the bottom on this one. Okay, so in your paper, we're gonna first of all cut the cozy cabin piece. Okay, so I'm gonna cut off the edge. And then I'm going to cut it horizontally because I want this paper to be this way, up and down. So I want a 6x12, which will give me another 6x12. So that's going to be like that. And then you're looking at me, but this piece is going to be your top and your bottom. Sorry, your top.
No way.
You're going to have this green piece.
Yeah,
That's going to go top and bottom.
and top and bottom.
And top and bottom. Okay, so this green cardstock from the coordinating solid package is, so if you guys look, this is our last piece of paper from that package. We've used every one of them. So this piece is going to be cut. We want 4 cut at 2x12 because that's 2 inches. So we need 4 of them. See? It does, doesn't it? Saying it looks bigger, but it's 2x12. And then we actually, so we need those pieces there. And then we need the piece that's going to go under here, which is going to be 4 by 3 1/4.
use every piece of paper.
Yeah. This one, you really got your bang for your buck. Is that how you say it? So that is going to fit on top of there. So you might as well, you know what? I have dimensionals under it, and then I have dimensionals under the other one. Either or. I'm just going to put that together now before I lose the little green piece or something. So you can go ahead and tape all your pieces. I'm going to just get this piece ready, put it together. So you want to put tape on your blue sides. It's a lot of taping right now. We're on the home stretch here, guys.
While you're taping, don't forget 20% off all regular priced items, excluding consignment and red tagged items and cards. Don't forget about your Sue Quang coupons that you got in your package. Use that up. And lots of red ticket items down there. Some of it's up to 60% off, you guys. So go snag it while you can.
Well, they can really look at it.
Yeah.
Okay, we're cutting. Do you want to know the song we
You're cutting out, Jody.
Oh, I used my coupon yesterday, but I thought I could only get like one thing of Sue Quang and get one free. I didn't realize we could buy multiple.
Okay, so I will, I'll leave a message with Mike. There's more coupons at the store.
Did you hear her?
But I definitely want more Sue Quang.
Okay, you're cutting out really bad, so if we don't answer your question, text us, but Teresa's going to phone Mike and let him know. And he will get you more if you want more.
All right, thank you.
No problem.
I'll text him right now. I'll phone him, actually. I talked to him on the computer, right?
Yeah. Filter.
Oh, sure.
Remember, you're gonna, for the really skinny little strips, you're gonna tape on the snowflake side, which my first one I didn't, so Just reminding
I
you.
have extra if you want.
Nope. Nope. Good.
No, I seriously cut extra.
No, it's good. I got it off. It just looks like a little weathered and I like that. Okay, I have mine done. So we are going to stack these again. And so starting on the left-hand side, we're going to put the first piece we're going to put on is our middle piece here. And you're going to put it on 3 inches from the bottom.
That's what I did wrong.
There's a coupon behind it.
Jody, there's a coupon behind the till for you. You can use it again.
So this is 3 inches from the bottom, guys. Are you in 3 inches from the bottom?
No,
there?
I'm doing something different
Okay,
because I messed up.
okay. If you want to do both pieces, you could get the other piece on 3 inches from the bottom too, or you can just I'm just going to put it on right now and then just three inches from the bottom. Got those pieces on, and then once again, you're just going to layer these colors on. So the green goes next, top and bottom on both sides, and then that little piece of wooden like paper. Does anybody else? Oh, you guys can't see my whole workspace. It is a mess. So I wonder, does everybody have pictures to put on these already?
One shaking no, one shaking yes, and I can't see the other one.
I do.
Yes, Teresa. Next time I see you, I want to see them on here because I am not sure I've ever seen that.
Nothing finished? That's me. First, I gotta get inventory done. And year end. Or do anything. Excuses. I don't know.
think I got some more pictures already today from Katie. The boys were outside. And this one. Got both my sides built. And basically, if I put this on the right way, you can put on your photo mats. Like in the pictures, you'll see, and it's maybe a little hard to see. I did a lot of these little things like beautiful winter, snow, things like that. If you go back with your stickers, you'll see a lot of that sort of stuff, which is kind of nice to put on. So you can put on whatever you want for embellishments. Okay. My sticker. I really, really, really wanted to use this sleigh, so I did.
Oh, I'm like, where did we get to let it snow up there? But we cut it over there.
Oh, sorry, yes, Let It Snow is cut out right from here, the bottom of this. Let It Snow. So now that we draw to a close, guys, you'll see how much paper there really is left. You might be able to make a card. I'm not sure. Not being a card maker, but I think it would be really hard to make much more than that. But also being scrapbookers, you probably could figure something out. Well, there's 4 pieces of this left. Those will make cards.
Mhm.
Tickle in my throat. So I'm working on the left-hand side of it, and I'm putting little pieces here and there and there. Let It Snow. I've got a set of oven mitts there, which I use dimensionals on. So this has 2 4x6 mats on this side. And then 3 4x4s on the other side. So I'm just eyeballing those on there. If you ever want the exact dimensions of where they're going, just let Corinne know. I'm sure you don't. She'll tell you. She says, I just eyeball it.
Just eyeball. You both do that to me.
Anytime it works.
I'm on the other side now and just putting my last 4x4s on here. Just letting you know, Karina's packing up. Mhm. Some of us are not quite.
I think I might have to help you clean your spot.
It is bad. You should see the floor.
And I just seen the grass, come on.
Well, you know, I'll be cleaning it
Or
up.
partly. Girls came early. Oh, we don't have to do nothing. I thought we did so much crap.
Okay, and on the corner there, I put the little winters here with the, is that a deer, buck? This thing in the picture? Your husband being the hunter, you should know this. Okay, and then you got a whole bunch of snowflakes to put on, girls, women, whoever. Once again, on this one, I'll only put the stickers on one side, so when Teresa puts those in, she can just pop off the other part of the sticker. Now she's ignoring me.
Sorry, I was answering a text. What was
Okay,
that?
I said I just put on one side of the sticker so that you can
Slip my pictures in.
slip your pictures in.
Good job.
And now I'm just gonna put all those snowflakes on. So guys, that's another wrap. Because I'm just gonna put these snowflakes on. You probably put yours on in your own places.